So, hi guys, I think I found another video subject. Actually here in this place I had like a small drawer my wife wasn't using, and I stored most of my tools very haphazardly in that thing. And now my wife reclaimed that, and I was thinking like, oh, maybe we can man cave up the room and put in a workbench. And I was looking at the nicer ones and looking at the prices, and then I was looking at my bank account. And I ended up buying like the cheapest, or one of the cheaper workbenches on Amazon. I think I saw some British reviews. I don't think it's available in the US. This is the TecTake BTA 10. And yeah, the packaging has already a little suffered due to probably the transportation company, as well as the packaging itself probably not being quite good. Let's hope nothing is broken inside. That will make the video a little bit boring. Yeah, so let's try this thing out and see if it can do anything. Actually, I had the idea I could also put in like a metal worksheet. That is the shelves, the metal shelves, which you sometimes get for like between 20 and 40 euros. Which you can like stick together. I have some of those in my cellar, and you can build them as benches as well. But I was thinking that they probably wouldn't quite fit here, and probably are even a little bit uglier than this thing will be, and not so much cheaper overall. So yeah. So guys, yeah, I looked up the plastic here, and there is no transportation damage, which is quite nice. If you're wondering about the shakiness, I have my tripod, but I don't find the thingy to put on the camera, so that's perhaps the problem here. But yeah, cleaning everything up, having a work area, like a filming office space, everything separated on separate tables will hopefully help a little bit with such stuff. So, and here it's all unboxed in all its glory. Yeah, the parts are all numbered with stickers. Stickers seem to be quite firm, so that's okay. Sometimes you have this like with the stickers going barely holding on, especially with plastic stuff. One caveat I have here, you have like three different sets of screws, and maybe that they should have been in like labeled sacks or something. That I'll try to sort them in my magnetic tray there, but that's not quite good. And overall the manual it's very rudimentary, I would say. So it's certainly not the best I've seen. Also in a style I haven't seen ever. But we'll just have to build it up and see. It's like, yeah, which screws here are combining here, the 168, and which screws, and that's just a little bit strange. I've seen like I recently built something where we had like all the screws and everything glued to cardboard with like plastic over it, and then the numbers directly on the cardboard. That worked quite good. Yeah, I'm not so happy with that arrangement. It's like a minor caveat, but yeah. Let's see. I'll sort them too, and then let's see how difficult it's actually to differentiate those screws. And just yeah. That looks quite terrible at this point. So that's like probably 15 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Yeah, here we have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 all sorted out. That would be nice for live stream, right? But yeah, filming this, especially with one hand, would have been quite terrible. Also nice I found those boxes lying around here. That was quite useful then in the end. Yeah, some plus. But yeah, manufacturer, if you're watching, ask your screw factory guys if they can deliver just in the packages you need, or maybe make it 64 screws instead of 63s. If that's easier for them. It seemed like if you would use this commercially, that would be really a crap load of work. You have to do extra. Also, like those feet, they look quite rough here, but on the upside they look like they really could protect the floor quite good. So, but yeah, oh yeah, they're rough. Yeah, but yeah, sorting not perfect. So if the manufacturer is watching this video, do better. Yeah, like have little small paper boxes with the screws in them. That would be best for everybody for the. But yeah, if you can get them in like extra small plastic bags, that would also be quite okay. Probably not much more expensive overall, but yeah, like when I buy something like this, and sometimes you buy something like this, you are really surprised how well thought through the whole thing is, and that's something I always like, and we are not achieving this here at this point, yeah. But let's go on. Same, before we start here with the first step, as mentioned, there are no tools coming with this, which I don't mind too much, because other than IKEA, little IKEA tools, they're mostly so crappy that does not matter too much, and it's a tool bench, so yeah, for God's sake. So I won't be too critical about that, I guess. The manual is actually showing its teeth already, because it's not quite possible to assemble it the way around. They're showing it here. So I would see that this has to go over, but this cannot, so it has to go under. That's not too critical, I would hope. But yeah, it's just a little bit frustrating, I would say. And I have actually looked like for 10 minutes onto the Amazon pictures to determine how they actually want me to do this. So yeah, that's a bit annoying. Now let's do that. I think I figured out how it should be. It does not matter too much, but yeah, the manual is really, really terrible at this point. Oh, of course, I did the wrong way around, so this has actually been to be the other way around, so the shave can be on this one here. I hope, so I redo the whole thing. So I did my own interpretation of the manual here, because the manual is actually not legible at this point here. Like, I put the floor in first and then screwed the shelf on. Could go that over under there. That's yeah, that's not quite clear what the manual wants, but this seems to work, and the screws now secure the floor a little bit in here. Like the really tiny screws are to bolt that the shelf down as far as I see the manual, but maybe we won't even need them here. Yeah, looks all a little bit wobbly now. Yeah, let's go to the legs. So we have a small problem, because those parts didn't came assembled. I just slid in the inner part of the tray into the outer part, and that seems to be working quite good, so I think that's the right way. But it's not mentioned anyway in the manuals. But that was a little bit problematic. But it seems to work now. So if you just slid it in, it has like the end which fit in is a little bit conic and it's fitting better. Yeah, but that was another brain twizzler there here. Unnecessary one, I guess. So those are probably the incorrect drill holes some reviewer complained about. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's not as important for the structural integrity, so I just leave it as B. As you could drill those holes to put the screws in. Yeah. So getting in the this here would have been impossible without the tools. It's a bit rough at the moment, which maybe is due to the whole uniformity, and maybe it's not quite level on the ground. Same, it's not quite perfect now. Seems like okay. The problem is actually that this would need to go a little bit over there, but that's something you probably sort out once it's finally assembled. But yeah. Quite big. So many tools. Goes further out on that side compared to this here. Oh, it is done finally. This here in all its glory. And yeah, let's talk about what we dislike. So the manual, absolute catastrophic. One of the worst things I've ever worked with. But in the end, probably in most places it does not matter too much. I got the shelf here working, which is quite nice and big. Probably should not put too much weight into it. But like the whole thing wasn't quite level, so, and I had to it's probably maybe you really need to build it up and then construct the screws. The grips here are absolutely horrible, really terrible. So like having no grip would be best, maybe better. Those two holes, yeah, okay, that can. Maybe it would even fit that, but that's maybe. I'm not quite sure if it's really around construction or if it's more like the whole thing being being a little bit taut, not being quite even everywhere. So yeah, that I'm not quite sure where we stand there. Yeah, so I think overall, I like the height. It's like it's higher than a normal. Tables are really good to working standing up, I would say. Not so much maybe with the stool. Yeah, too much weight won't probably work on either part. Might put a light here. That's maybe some improvement I would do. Where I would look, but yeah, I choose this place here with the two windows because then we have it's always the best light in the room. So that's the main reason we went here. Yeah, overall, I think for the price, it's okay. It's a really difficult build up overall. I think there's. What should there? Yeah, really not quite nice to build, but I think for the price, for the money, this is what it is. Yeah, most stuff is like almost double the price with very little improvement, like right from the visual side. If you look at Amazon or somewhere, so yeah. It is what it is. I think for the price it's good. But yeah, better menu. But if it had a more decent menu, that would really go a long way. Maybe not throwing all the screws together into one sack. That would help a lot, I think. Yeah. I put an affiliate link there if you're interested in this thing. If you want to order it, you can go via the link and give me a little kickback without any cost for you. Then, but yeah, yeah, like that is almost always a thing of expectation. I think if you have much heavier work or something, you certainly need to spend more money. And yeah, I think like 3 to 4 hours to build it. I think like getting the shares in alone was really difficult. Having a second person there to help you would be really good. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.